Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Magic Frog 66. It's the end of the week. We're here to kick back, relax, and get a little work done. I mean, these campaigns are not going to write themselves. Someone has to do it. Sorry, one second. Shockingly, still D&D related, just need to reply to something. But how's everybody doing today? How is everybody's week? Is everybody excited for the weekend? Alright. I also just realized I forgot to grab my books. I knew I forgot something. Luckily, it's not a very far walk. Ugh. Alright. Just the important ones, plus Tasha's. Or not Tasha's. I don't have Tasha's yet, but this is I got the variant cover for Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. Yes, quite pretty. Very lovely cover, nice detailing, slightly sparkly, not too overly done, but it is absolutely gorgeous, and some of the stuff in this book is amazing. Fantastic for any horror campaign that you would be interested in writing. But for now, we're not doing a horror campaign. That's not what this is. I mean, to an extent, everything's a horror campaign, but this is much more of a kick back, relax, and enjoy the view campaign. Don't worry, there's still a plot, but my players are certainly taking their sweet time getting to it. So what we are doing is we are working on building out this city. So we did a good job of getting the introduction to the city done last time. Still working on locations. We've got a good list of gods, the primary deities that are going to be worshipped in this empire, not empire, empire. In this empire. And we're just working on a list of things, places to see, things to do, yada yada yada. So yeah, we're just going to be building some of this stuff out. So you can see we've got a good list of stuff here right now. We've got the Royal Palace, the Four-Winged Phoenix, an inn, which was suggested by our lovely fellow frog. An inn in the upper crust of the city. The Burping Kettle, which is, god damn it, such a good name. The Cross Swords, which is the Adventurers Guild, spans many locations. Although I do have to figure out how to describe it, because I don't want all the locations of the Cross Swords to be just absolutely identical. I mean, they should have similar features, but on the whole, they should each have their own distinct thing. Like, the one in Orestes, the city of Orestes, is primarily a wood structure, whereas, like most of the structures in the city of Krakix, they're going to be, most of the buildings are going to be primarily stone-based instead, which is a little weird thinking about it. The fact that you would think that if being further away from the sea, they'd be more willing to use more luxurious materials like woods and such, and they do, but stone is in abundance in both locations, but primarily in this city. In the Empire of Krakix, it's much more easily retrieved, as the mine in Orestes is infested with kobolds, which cannot seem to be fully rooted out. So little difficult to do that when they just respawn, when they just keep coming back so quickly. Short lifespans, but boy, do they reproduce quick. Anyways, sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, but, anybody in chat, let me know how your week was. Mine was okay, a little busy. Didn't do, it was, you know what, no, you know what, I actually did things this week. I actually got out. Wow. I got out into the world? Yes, I did. Good job, Magic. You emerged from your pond and into, I don't know, wider society. Much like Kermit in that movie that he's in. I really do need to work on my Kermit. My Kermit is subpar. Alright. So why don't we build out some... Let's see. I haven't built out any of these locations yet, so I'd really like to think about that. So we're not doing the Royal Palace, because I'm honestly guessing they will never get there. If for any reason my players need to go to the Royal Palace, I'm gonna have to break for session before they get there so that I can actually describe it, because that's gonna be a very late thing if they get there. It is much more heavily guarded. It is in the most secure part of the city, so I'm not anticipating them getting in there. There's no reason they would. The four-winged phoenix, maybe. Well, I know what they're gonna... I should try to do things in the order that they're gonna hit them, so that way... Ooh, that's actually a good idea. Why have I not done that already? Oh, because it won't let me. That's a good reason. Alright, so... just so I can double-check how I organize things... Okay, so we did... Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so heading to... Crossed... Ah! I can type. I can spell things. Another would be... What would another... Let's see. I don't need to write out details for all of these. Just the primary ones for right now. We're just gonna focus in on a few today. So we're gonna focus in on the cross swords. We're probably gonna focus on the academia. And maybe the Colosseum. Yeah. Minervan. Oh, that's weird. Why is that a different font? Interesting. Huh. Alright, that was weird. Alright. Colosseum. Which I cannot spell right for the life of me. Pulsing of Tears. That's spelled incorrectly up here, too. No, it's spelled up. Alright. Well, good job, Magic. You don't know how to type anything, apparently. Alright, so let's just get the cross swords. So the cross swords up here is... Why are there two of these? Oh, because that says missions. Right. This is... If I just scoot that out a little bit. Yep, there you go. Missions. I should really rename that. They're just missions. And that would be normal spacing. Constantly improving on this. This is not the most clean of things, I will be the first to admit. But I think I've done an alright job. So we're obviously going to have a missions page here. We're also going to put staff. Because staff is going to be a little... Well, you know what? We'll put staff above missions. By the way, if anybody in chat has any recommendations for things that seem like good ideas or things I should consider, please just feel free to shout them out. I'm always looking to improve on what little I have. So we've got the, so we've got staff, we've got missions. I'm trying to think about what else I can include, because this guild location is going to be a little important. I guess I can just start coming up with some missions and staff. So obviously Louvre, which I'm pretty sure I spelled incorrectly, but we'll take care of that later. That's not... I know who it is, so it's less of an issue. Although that should just be normal. Why does that seem so large? I don't know. Whatever. Guild head. I cannot type today. My God. What would be a good name for a... I'm looking for a guild, for an ex-guild coordinator. Basically, Louvre replaced this guy. What would be a good name for him? Or her. Them. They're going to be a bit character, honestly. If they even come up at all, they're going to be a bit character. I'm not anticipating them being a primary person. Just a bureaucrat. What about Reese? Reese. Yeah, Reese is fine for now, I guess. We can come back to that. Why does it keep doing that? That's very annoying. Alright. Missions. Alright, so we're gonna have a couple missions. Should probably put these as... Oh, alright, I see what happened there. Just gonna put that like that. Not sure how many missions we're gonna have for this yet. I can close these. I don't need all that open. Actually, having that open would not be the worst thing. Quickly jump between these just to get an idea. So I did not. I'm trying to be more organized about it. So these are some examples of some basic quests that happened or were optional things to do here. You could see not all of them are fully fleshed out. Just wasn't necessary to flesh a lot of these out. Missions are probably going to be less of an issue. Yeah, alright. Sewer clear. Yeah, just a basic monster hunting thing. Just help clear the sewers. This is a very modern city. They have decent plumbing. No toilets, of course. I'm not insane, but I don't want to be too anachronistic, but... Or at least not with this city. I don't want to be too anachronistic. So, yeah. But, yeah, they want to keep their sewers clear of creatures. Wouldn't want crocs living in your sewers, I would assume. Or rats or whatever. Let's see. What else? What else? So we've got the sewer... Let's see. I've got missions. Sewer clear. What would be a good one? Sorry, give me 1 second, everybody. Sorry, need to reply to something a little quickly. Fantastic. Cool. That's just great. Sorry, buddy. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. So sorry about that. Just need to take care of something. So, where were we? So, we were thinking of missions. Missions. Fun times. So we've got a sewer clear. Let's think about stuff that could be taken care of inside the city. Some of these missions, usually I come up with missions after completing the city. So, you know what? Let's focus on exterior city missions right now. So let's see. Round up mercenary bands. Maybe. Yeah, we'll just call it mercenary bands. Nah, you know what? That's a fine title for now. We can give these things more succinct things later, but for now, just to get the ideas onto the page, I think is important. Let's see, so what else is there? Yeah, because there's a war, a lot of people tend to run away from the fighting, so need to round up mercenaries. Check on town. So I'm gonna bring up a town map really quick. Should have brought up that map earlier. There's always something, isn't there? I'm always forgetting something. Alright. I've got this up now. Alright, are you actually going to open, or are you just going to pretend that you're opening? Alright, you're just going to pretend that you're opening. Cool. Well, there we go. Thank you. See, that wasn't so hard, now was it? Alrighty. So let's see. I would like them to check in on a town. Preferably not one too far. Maybe a small one. Check on Aquarin. Shockingly, this is a coastal town along a river. Yeah. It's as I have written on the map in a handwritten note, it's a good fishing spot with sea folk, whatever that means. Clear desert ruins. Yeah, so there are some ruins in the desert that borders these two kingdoms, or this kingdom and this empire, these two ruling areas, two jurisdictions, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, so have them clear that. I'm just trying to think of ideas by looking at the map. Maybe training forces at Fort Naporia. Might help if you guys could actually see the map, wouldn't it? Hold on, let me toss the map on here so y'all can actually see what I'm looking at. That might be a little helpful, wouldn't it? Let's see. Where is this? This is... No. No. There it is. Alright. Whoa. Little too large. Little too large. So, just so y'all can get a taste of what it is I'm looking at here. In terms of the map. It's the map. There we go. Good enough. Yeah, so this is the map that I'm currently looking at. So we are currently looking at this area in the bottom right of it. You know what? Y'all probably can't even read anything on there, can you? We'll bump that up a bit. I think I can afford to bump it up a bit. That's fine. Cool. There we go. Not a lot. Probably still fairly unreadable, but should be a little bit more helpful, at the very least. So, they are training forces at Fort Naporia, which is just this area right here. Just this little fortress over here in the corner. Although I'm not sure, they wouldn't. No, you know what? They would not hire. You know what? That quest wouldn't even work. They wouldn't be hired to train military forces. It just wouldn't happen. I would like to do something with Fort Naporia, but I'm just not sure what yet. I know that in the desert, I already have in the desert area, north of Krakix, I have a mini quest of sorts set up, but I need to, and clear desert ruins would take them directly to that. That's basically just an undead clearing task. Should probably clarify all of this in here. Clear desert ruins. Taking care of undead infesting area. To best possible abilities. So the party composition is not the worst for taking out undead. They've got a cleric, a druid, a fighter, and a sorcerer, and they also have 3 sidekicks: a wolf, a direwolf, and a human expert who is still very low leveled, but she's working on it. Lily, she's working on it. Just killed her first thing ever in game, so that's probably going to be a fun discussion. Let's see. So I'm just trying to think of what other quests would be done. I think that's a good start on quests for the moment. We can always come back to this. This is not set in stone. I can come back and change things if I need to. Yeah, we're going to keep going for now. So, the Minervan Academia. This is... Oh, what is that character's name? I have a great character who is going to be... we joke a lot in all the D&D chats that I'm a part of. And in one of them, we were just coming up with stupid names for characters. And I decided that this would be a really good one. So I made a character for it. Where is that? Hold on. I've got it in here. I know I do. Oh, I don't... It's still only a temp name. But, So, here's the thing. So, I'm in one of my campaigns, there is a, warlock, who made a pact with the Raven Queen, and so they have a Raven familiar, who they named... Stephen Squawkings. Great name. Great bird. But it's a really good parody of Stephen Hawking's, and I couldn't think of a better one, of a better Kenku name than that. So I'm using it as well. It's really good. I mean, the funny thing is, I actually came up with it on my own, and then I remembered that the bird's name was Stephen Squawk. When I made this character, I hadn't played in that group for a long period of months, so I had actively forgotten what Stephen Squawking's name was. So I made another character, a Kenku, named Stephen Squawkings, who is a graviturgy wizard and the head of this academia. But the thing about this academia is that it is a base. That is not how you spell Squawkings. There we go, Squawkings. So, I'm really proud of this character, actually. They have because Kenku, by their very nature, cannot speak normally. So, hey, Avi! Good timing, bud. Oh boy. Talking about, not the same Stephen. It's not the same bird, I promise. But yes, Stephen Squawkings. It's a really good parody of Stephen Hawking's. I mean, it's just a really good parody. So I've got this Kenku, Stephen Squawkings, who can't obviously Kenku can't talk or fly, for that matter, but thank you. I don't, yeah. But he, so because he can't talk, he uses, magic to, just sign because it's faster. So he doesn't know sign language or anything, but he literally just spells out words with magic, which I thought was hilarious. Obviously. So, was that what he did? I don't remember. I made him so long ago. What was his... I feel like he might have had... I don't remember... But, like, his whole thing is... He's gravity and graviturgy and... Oh, that's it! He doesn't spell things out with magic. He's literally telepathic. So he can speak telepathically to any creature. So I was like, that is the best way to just skip over the fact that Kenku can't talk normally. And I don't have an issue with the fact that Kenku can't talk. I actually had another Kenku earlier in the campaign, the Raven Keeper, who runs a library. Albino Kenku, but still. Yeah, I was really happy with this one. It's very, like, it's like Steven still has all the abilities of a normal Kenku, but like I just gave him the telepathic feat from Tasha's Cauldron because I was like, it's a really easy way to just sort of skip over that. I'll be back and forth between this and some Pokemon Unite. Oh, very nice. Have a great time. Head of... not Chancellor. Or not head, but Chancellor, or... Actually, Chancellor's not a bad... Have a good time playing Pokemon Unite. That's a newer game, right? I haven't actually seen any gameplay of that yet. Is it fun? Chancellor. Head of Research. Speaks telepathically. And is friends with... It's pretty fun so far. Very nice. Happy to hear it. Friends not of, friends... Friend of... you'll be right back? Alright, no problem. We will see you again soon. Have a good time with your Pokemon. Friend of Daomius. Alright, so, Stephen Squawkins, head of the school and head of the research department. Oh, and also, hold on. Magical advisor to the Emperor. And I cannot... I just cannot spell anything tonight. Emperor. There we go. Jesus. Let's see. Nailing down details of things is honestly a little difficult sometimes. I should probably put this under staff as well. Let's see. So we've got Stephen Squawkins. We've got... Who else? Who else would be an employee or be a researcher at this place? Do I have any other characters that I've pre-made that would be a researcher here? Now this guy is a 20th level wizard. He is an old Kenku. He is not a young... He is no spring raven. So I just need to think a bit about... So, probably an artificer or something. So, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and make an artificer? I think that would be a little bit of fun, don't you? So why don't we go ahead and do that? We're going to go ahead and close the map for now. We don't really need that open anymore. Oh, and it was blocking chat. Oh, whoops. Alright, well, good to know for next time. So let's go ahead and just switch these windows. Sorry, buddy. Lot of swapping between things today. Uh-oh. Hold on one second. Alright, there we go. Why is this not showing? Oh. Well, don't want that showing. Exactly. Okay, cool. See, but it's still not showing up on the screen. Strange. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Turn that off. just gonna add a display capture. Cool. Alright. That'll do fine. Oh, but now none of you can see me. Oh no, you can't see me. How terrible. There we go. Alright. That'll work just fine. So, we're gonna go ahead and make a new character. One second, though. Just realized something. There we go. Feel a little better about that now. There wasn't anything compromising up there that I'm aware of. But, you know, just figure that way we can narrow this down a little bit. Here, you know what, let's just narrow it down even further. Right down to that window. There we go. There we go. Nice and clean. So let's see. So just gonna turn on all this juicy stuff. We're just whipping up a quick artificer, probably assistant head of research. So let's see. We can, yeah, let's see what it comes up with. Mavlek. Bonbera? Kevgritor. Laxius. Declan. Ooh, you know what? That's it. I like good name. Declan it is. Hello, Declan. So let's go ahead and see. So what would be a normal... Probably human. Probably just gonna go pretty basic human. The majority of the people in this city are human. Although, and I feel like an elf would be too stuck in their ways to really be of much use. We can figure out here. Language, let's just do, we're gonna do primordial for now. We may change it later, but for now we're gonna do primordial. We're gonna toss in this. Let's just bump it up to level 3 immediately, just so we can really get a feel for what subclass there. Oh, now that's an idea. So this would be that, so as the assistant head of research, theoretically this person would have access to some of the most cutting-edge materials and have some of the more interesting bits of research. So I'm thinking, so I found a very neat homebrew a while back. And I forgot that I threw it in here because I use a different artificer for my player characters. I use one that was created by, oh god, I think on Reddit their name is Kibbles Tasty. Amazing work. They do some. They have some fantastic builds, and their artificer, which it's a different. It was coming out while they started coming out with it while the official artificer was still under its Arcana, and it's a very different take on the artificer. Instead of the normal single class and subclasses, theirs is more... Instead, it's more like, yeah, the main class exists, and you get some things from it, but for the most part, your subclass is everything. I mean, you're not like if I don't pick anything, I'm still getting 12 other ability things. That's not theirs. Theirs is like you're gonna get like 4 or 5 things. Um, it's a very different kind of artificer. So this one I found is called the Roamer. This subclass, and basically you get like you get a kind of arcane armor that is basically like a motorcycle or a bike or something. It's just a very fun. Now I don't remember if I finished building it. I may have to double check on that. But I think for the moment, I'm gonna go with this, because this is such a cool class. Or this is such a cool it was such a cool subclass. Let me see if I can actually find that. Frosh, hello! The Frog Council has decided we stan this streamer. Well, thank you. I'm glad people can stan. Thank you very much, Frosh. How's your Friday going? Saturday? How's your Saturday going? Also, thank you for the subscription. Oh my god. That is too... Really? You subscribed again? Didn't you just subscribe? I could have sworn you had just subscribed. And you removed 300 HP from Sky. Yes, you did. Just knocking him out. Nobody had done any damage to Sky yet. So, well, you joined at just the right time. We are building a new character, a new NPC. I'm just trying to look something up. This is using a specialized set of abilities that I found online a long time ago. I'm just trying to find them. It was about time. It was about time. You're right. You're right. I cannot find this thing. There it is. Found it. Yeah, you know what? I did not finish building this thing. Oh boy. Alright, so you know what? I must have used the... Okay, you know what? I know exactly what I did. Alright, so before we do this, we're actually going to do we're going to do a bunch of other stuff. This is what happens. I tend to get sidetracked super easily while I'm doing this world building. So now we're going to go make some edits to some homebrew that I did. To this homebrew that I didn't finish, apparently. I've got a lot of things in here. Jesus. Where is this Roamer? There it is, Roamer. Of course it's never submitted. It's too close to the armor. Yeah, it's too close to the armor, because I didn't finish making it. Yes, Frosh, can I do something for you? Am I just rambling again? I tend to do that. We need to get me a Switch soon. I mean, yeah, I'm honestly thinking about just waiting for the OLED or for the Switch 2 at this point, honestly. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they announced a Switch 2 earlier mid next year. So, but I know, I've heard it many times that I need to get one. Is there anything in particular? Is there any reason in particular I need to get one right now? I don't think there will be a Switch 2 or Pro coming in a while with the upgraded one. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, so... They get Traveler's Tools. They get... I just saw some of Avi's last messages and the talk about Pokemon Unite, which I still have seen no gameplay of. I have no idea what it looks like. Edits. You gain proficiency with land vehicles and smith's tools. If you already have either of these proficiencies, yeah. Alright, cool. So that one should be good. And we can play Stardew Valley together. Together! Oh, that would be so much fun. That would be a lot of fun. Although, I kind of wish there was cross-platform play, because I really like playing on my computer. These should be set already. Mage armor, tensors. Yeah, I don't know how to some of these things I've not done before. Subclass things are a little bit more complicated on here than in other areas. Add a spell. Alright, well, I guess I'll just start adding spells. Mage armor. Spell class. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. This is all so. This is why this is probably the reason I never finished this, is because it's so complicated. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, we're gonna figure out the spells later. If you ever feel like you don't know a thing, think of me. I don't know anything. Frosh, that's not true. You know a lot of things. Don't say that. You know a lot of things. We might skip past this for the moment. At the very least, we know what we want to do. So that's good. But the... oh boy. Alright, give me 1 second, everybody. Because honestly, this would be much faster if I could just straight up copy the... I told this story just yesterday. I told this story just yesterday, but we recently bought an Ethernet adapter for the Switch, and I asked GC to help me make it work. He said it was idiot-proof. I just need to plug it in. Frosh. Oh my gosh. Frosh, I hate to say it, that is a little bad. That is a little not good. All right, so I'm gonna have to type this in manually because that's just okay. So we're not doing this right now. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, we're not doing this right now. So we know that we are going to have a dude called Declan. This is gonna take too long. So Declan. End of story. I plugged it in and it didn't work. The switch always had the error that it couldn't find an IP address. Then the DNS server. So after GC checked the router, turned out I plugged it into the wrong thing. Instead of plugging it into the LAN, I plugged it into the link. So yes, I am the reason cables have a color assigned. A true boomer at heart. Frosh. Oh my god. Frosh, that's I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say. Assistant. Head of research. Feeling better about yourself now? No, not particularly. Artificer. Roamer. Yeah, no, it just makes me sad, Frosh. Just made me sad. I'm not gonna lie. Just sad now. Let's see. Help me flesh out Declan. What's Declan like? Is Declan is he a happy guy? Is he a sad guy? What's Declan's deal? Oh, none of you can see any of this because I closed the window. I'm a mess today, clearly. I apologize. I am just all over the place. My god. When I say I am not tech savvy, I mean it 100%. Alright, I believe you. I believe you. One of the multiple reasons I'll probably never stream. But that's so sad. If you streamed, so many people would watch it. So many people. Oh, wait. Is this actually working correctly? Hold on. That can't be right. There's no way the roamer spells are working correctly. 17th. Hold on. So let's bump up to 17th. Oh my god, it's actually working correctly. Ha! How did I do that? Alright. Well, this artificer is not level 17. But let's see here. I'm gonna bring up his thing again. Let's see. So many people is a bit over-exaggerated. I mean, only one way to find out. Am I right? So what level is this person? This person might be level 15, I'm thinking. Well, maybe level 10. Nice try. I give you that. Thanks, Frosh. Thank you. I'm glad it was considered a nice try. Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll say this person is just above average. So, level 11. Cool. All right. So, so they get a couple ability score improvements. Nice. And we're just gonna give them a standard array. I believe they need Now, I've never built a classic. Classic. I've never built an artificer like this before, so I'm not entirely sure what their ability modifiers should be. I feel like Dex would be good, probably just because of their, so they would need to be dexterous, and intelligence. All right, that makes it easy. So intelligence is their highest, and followed by Dex. They are building the first motorcycle in the world, so probably not the highest wisdom. Maybe not the highest wisdom. High intelligence, not high wisdom. Maybe high constitution, probably decent strength and charisma, and they're dumping wisdom. Well, they wouldn't. No, you know what? I think we're gonna swap charisma and strength. No, strength is the dump. They're not strong. Alright, I feel good about that. This person is dumb enough to build a motorcycle. We are going to make them just as wise as they should be. A little bit of wisdom. They have average level wisdom. An 8 in strength. That sounds familiar. I wonder why that would be. I can't imagine why that would sound familiar at all. So they are probably what's in it? What's All right. Yeah, sure. This engineer one will probably fit the task all right. So let's see. Probably should be using calligrapher supplies. From my many years of experience building characters, there's one special build coming to mind immediately. Interesting. All right. So, Frosh, help me, please. Help me, Frosh. You're my only hope. I need to figure out what's this dude about. This is, now, put yourself in my frame of mind right now. This dude is the head assistant of a research lab who is also dumb enough to be building the first motorcycle in existence. A magical motorcycle, of course, but still a motorcycle. I mean, they're going from carts with horse-pulled buggies, horse-pulled carts, to magical motorcycles. Oh boy, when I am your only hope. Well, but we're not looking for character building. We're looking for personality and what they look like. That's what I need help with. So it's like, so I've got some good, so there's some good personality traits here that I could use. So let's see what this gives us. I just have a hard time staying focused on... Oh, and my brain tends to jump from one... Did I mention focus? I feel like that one would be good. I get really excited about my ideas, and I can't wait to talk about them and start putting them into practice and tinkering with them, and I want to tell you about how exciting it all is. Yeah, I don't know that they're excitable. I don't know. I mean... So he's not even cared about cars. He jumped directly to motorcycles. Yeah. Well, to be fair, Frosh. Yeah, no, you're right. That is exactly what happened. He jumped from from he jumped he bypassed cars entirely and is just going for motorcycles. So I'm thinking, I pepper my speech with the incomprehensible jargon of my trade, like Mizium droplets inserted into a weird field suspension. Yeah. Alright, that one works. And, ooh. That sounds like an eccentric kind of guy. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with... Oh. I'm gonna go with, yeah, I get really excited. So I get really excited. They use incomprehensible jargon. And, his mind works clearly different. He wasn't looking at the cards being like, what if they could move on their own? He looked at the horses and went, how can we make them faster? Yes. Yes. Yes, that is exactly what happened. So you know what? We're gonna add a third one, and if you can guess what I'm about to do, that means I've run out of imagination. That fits perfectly. Alright, so... We've got some good personality traits. Now, his ideals. What would his ideals be? And we don't have to use the ones here. I'm just using them for just because they're easy in here. Let's see. My guild is all that really matters. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Frosh, tell me what you think of this one. Half the world's troubles come from stodgy thinking, stuck in the past. We need innovative solutions. I love it. I love it. Maybe his ideal is that perfection is a lie and there's always something to improve. That would also be a really good one. I think that would we can also add that. Well, we just had the same thought, but worded... I'm literally just reading what's on the screen. This isn't my idea. But yes, I think that's... Yes. Yes. Okay, let's see. Bonds. Let's see. I've dedicated my life to finding a solution to a scientific problem. I'll never forget... Nah, that's... I'm convinced... Nah. I have the schematics for an invention that I hope to build one day once I have the necessary resources. Daily stuff different from others? What do you mean? Alright, hold on. Normal people see a kiss. He sees two people pressing the upper ends of their guts together. That is great. That is a fantastic flaw. I'm absolutely adding that to the list of flaws. That is so good. That is so good. Okay, that's definitely going in here. He perceives the world in a very analytical, from an analytical viewpoint. Hold on, here's a flaw. Listen to this. It's both eccentric and scientific. I think this fits in with this too. Nothing is ever simple, and if it seems simple, I'll find a way to make it complicated. I think that's really good. I think those are his two flaws. I think that's it. I think that's it. And maybe not even complicated, just I'll make it... Yeah. Nothing is ever simple, and if it seems simple, I'll find a way to make it complicated. I'll find a way to... Hold on. I'll find a way to... in quotations, improve it. See the world from an analytical point of view. To the point that I miss obvious I see the world from an analytical point of view to the point that I miss obvious. I had a soda as a child, and my dad once grabbed the bottle and said, "Oh, we produced this one ingredient here as a garbage product in our company." What? Oh god, that's terrifying. I hope he wasn't telling. I hope he was joking. I hope that was a joke. He works in chemistry. Literal water can be seen as a garbage product when it is produced besides the product they want to produce. So garbage has a different meaning in this Okay. All right. That's a little different. That's a little different. That's a little different. All right. That is very funny though. I do like that. All right. So his alignment, he's definitely chaotic. Probably chaotic neutral. Because I mean, he is super chaotic, but he's not going to be chaotic good. Yeah, chaotic neutral, I think. He believes what god does he believe in? Let's see. Who's his primary god? Ogma or Minerva. Well, seeing as he works at the Minervan... We're gonna say Minerva. This was just an example of how a different view can change the simplest thing in life. No, it's a very good example. It's a very good example, Frosh. Alright. So I think that's pretty good. We're not going to finish him out, but right now. I'll probably do that a little later. But I think that, especially since the class is not finished, but I think that is a very good start to the character. Cool. Alright, I'm happy with that. So, so he is an artificer roamer. Tends to overanalyze. Okay, cool. So I think we can focus that's good enough for the staff for right now. We can leave the rest of it alone, I think, for the moment at least. Okay, cool. Let's see what to work on next. So the yeah, Stephen Squawkings. He's the head of research at yeah, he studies gravity. He can literally manipulate gravity. Ugh. I was very happy with that one. I wish I could do that too sometimes. Yeah, manipulate gravity, don't we all? My god, that would be so nice. Ooh. Here's an idea. For a quest... why don't we have, instead of a mission, this is going to be a quest. Let's see, what would this be? This would be... retrieve an item. I don't know. Retrieve an item, something. From a location. I don't know. Boy, manipulating gravity would be a lot of fun. Wouldn't it? I mean... just imagine all the things you could do. Graviturgists are a lot of fun. They have such cool abilities. I really hope I can play one day. Boy, my brain is just mush now. I can't think of anything to work on. The easiest task would be a test subject. Choose one of those drinks, and depending on what you choose... Oh, I've done that before, actually. I've actually done that before. I have, and it was for a very eccentric artificer named Garth, a tabaxi named Garth, who he basically had them roll on, they would get an ability, and then there was a chance that a random effect would happen. So now the fighter, whenever he wakes up from sleeping, he wakes up and there's a fine layer of sand underneath him. It doesn't matter where he goes to sleep, wherever he wakes up, there's a fine layer. He wakes up on a layer of sand. It's got to be the most uncomfortable thing. Well, there's a table that another group I'm in found, Avi's group found, called the D10,000 table of random magical effects. There's a type of mage, a sorcerer, who if they cast a spell, you can make them roll on this table. In the official book, it's only like 20 options. But here, it's 10,000 options. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. By the way, Frosh, I would like to ask, is my audio, like my voice audio, synced up to my face? It's always something I'm concerned about. It's always a concern of mine that it might not be synced up. I mean, I could speak correctly. I can only imagine, is there a gambling addiction part somewhere hidden? I would not be surprised if that, I can take a look. Let's see. I also have whole tables of drugs. Like, I have to think of so many things for my players, it's hilarious. Alright, let's gamble. Everything seems fine on my end, otherwise I would have probably mentioned it. Okay, I appreciate that, thank you. It's just a little concern of mine. Okay, hold on. The table is being dumb. Oh, hold on. Alright, apparently there is nothing in here about... Oh, hold on, what about... Nope. There is nothing in this, in this chart of 10,000 effects about gambling or betting. I mean, you could give me a number between 1 and 10,000, and I'd be able to tell you the effect. It is such a fun table. It is such a fun table. Two? Oh, two's easy. Two. Oh no, Frosh. Sorry, I need to pause the music for this. Frosh? Hold on. Nope. If we're doing this right. Well, that doesn't count. Oh, no. Alright. Frosh. 85 bees swarm harmlessly around you for several weeks. Harmlessly. I would like to emphasize harmlessly. They will not harm you. These are friendly bees. Bumbly bees. Not everybody loves bees as much as you, Frosh, so I was a little concerned. By the way, I had to pull out the dice because it's 1d100, so I had to roll a d100 to see to see how many bees it was. For several weeks. Hold on. For 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, but there's so it's a lot of weird things like that. It's a lot of just very random effects like that. The buzzing sound can get a bit annoying when I want to go to sleep, though. Manageable. But what if you accidentally crush some? And I'm pretty sure GC would not be happy about that. About having a bunch of bees in the apartment. Or flat, or... I don't actually know. What do you call, I mean, that we call them apartments here, but what would you call that in Germany? Like, what's the word for, like, a condominium or something of that kind? GC would be absolutely terrified. He is allergic to insect stings and bites and runs from everything coming near him. No. Oh. Well, that would be unfortunate. So, GC would just have to be away from you for 2 weeks. That's a sad side effect. He removes all the spiders from me. I keep wasps away from him. We live in perfect symbiotic relationship. Very nice. You have it all worked out. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna add that as I need to. I have to write a note that I need to add that as a reward. I'm gonna have it where if you pay a certain amount, I'll roll on the D10,000 table. Would you please repeat your question? Oh, so I mentioned apartments or flats, but what would you call an apartment in Germany? Like, I just don't know what the term for that would be, because like an apartment here in the U.S. is a flat in England, and I don't even know what I assume it's probably called something similar to an apartment. All right. Chat, I want to prepare you because I'm about to butcher this word. Wollnon? Probably didn't put enough emphasis on the G, if I'm guessing. Also, please tell GC I'm sorry about the bees. That's very unfortunate. Oh, forgot to start the music up again. All right. So let's see. So, why don't we work on another location now? We learn British English in school, so I mostly use flat in English, but when you use apartment in German, people will know what I mean. Okay. But did I say the word right? That's what I'm more concerned about. Did I just embarrass myself on the internet by not being able to pronounce a word that I've never seen before? I feel like I'm pretty good with pronunciation since I took Latin, so I feel like my pronunciation of things is pretty on par a lot of the time, but sometimes I'm just so far off. Like, especially with non-romantic languages, like I'm just off in left field. Not right field, left field. Let's see here. Okay. So why don't we work on to live somewhere translates to wohnen, and a wohnung is the place where you wohnen in. I was close. So I didn't. So I was right. I did not put enough pronunciation on the G in that case. So wohnung. No, even that felt wrong. I said it differently the second time than I did the first time. Ugh, all right. This is why I tend to I try to learn languages, and then I just like I'll stop one day. I'm like, okay, I can't today. I'm too busy, and then I forgot to do it ever again. That's what happened to Italian. That's what happened to Japanese. That's what happened to French. Oh my god, I can't. I'm so bad with that. I was pretty good on... Actually, you know what? I was pretty good keeping up with Italian and Japanese for a while. But I fell off. I'm sure I could probably hop back on the bandwagon again for those. The second time was better, but the problem is less with the U. We pronounce the U like ooh and woohoo. Okay. So, okay, so hold on. So, Wonung? Wonung? Something like that? I don't know. German lessons with Frosch. I got it! I got it! I did it! Yay! I can speak German. No, I can't. Thank you very much for the lesson, Frosch. You'll learn something new every day. Every day. Okay, so let's work on the Colosseum. I just want to get like a base, like starting out for these. So the Colosseum is your classic Roman Colosseum with stands, no backing, and just fight pits, and always here to help. Yes, we very much appreciate the help, Frosch, because I am not a smart frog. Despite being a wizard, intelligence is not my highest ability score. Actually, it might be. Actually, I feel like wisdom is probably my highest ability score, and then intelligence is, which is not how it should apply to wizards. Wizards should not have higher wisdom than intelligence. That's so wrong. It's so wrong. Conversely, not enough wizards have high wisdom. They are too smart for their own good. All right. So we're gonna think about the Colosseum of Tyr, but we are gonna be right back because I need a refill on water. So we will be right back. Please don't go anywhere, or do take a break, get some water. I'm gonna get some water. Why shouldn't you? They would all put tomatoes in a fruit salad? Savages. Yes, exactly. See, now you're getting it. We'll be right back, everybody. Don't go anywhere. Or do, like I said. Your choice, really. I can't stop. So, let's work on this Colosseum. So, I have given this a little bit of thought. So, I'm thinking maybe some creatures would be fun to fight. Obviously, some gladiator-style battles would be interesting. I don't think there is a stat block for gladiators, but we are going to check. We are still going to check. Oh, there is one for gladiators. Oh, neat. They are page 346. Gladiator. Oh, wow. They are... Wow, they have a high CR. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my god. That is a hefty amount of attack. A CR of 5. Jesus. Alright, cool. Cool. So definitely some gladiator fights. Because that's awesome. That's just sick. Let's see. So, what kind of creatures would be inside of a pit? I gotta think about like what kind of interesting things they would be able to see and fight against. So we're just gonna be browsing a little bit, just sort of thinking. And if you think of any ideas, chat, please let me know. We are gonna keep looking. Just looking for anything that's exceptionally interesting. Maybe not a basilisk. I thought about what type of character I would be in a campaign. Like, if I go for my IRL personality and it didn't go well in my imagination, magic would be too dangerous for me. I'd blow myself up eventually. That's really sad. A chimera? I was thinking of a chimera. I feel like a chimera would be a really cool fight. Let's take a look at these. Chimera. Alright. Hold on a second. Oh my god, I found another frog creature. A bullywug. Oh, but they are absolutely evil. Like, there's no... Yeah, okay. This is why grung exists, because bullywugs are just pure evil. Okay, so Chimera. Let's take a look at this. They're... Or a griffin? Here's the problem with a griffin. I feel like griffins are good mounts, and I feel like you wouldn't necessarily want them in a Colosseum environment. Just because you wouldn't want them escaping in the middle of a battle. And technically, Chimera can fly. They do have a flying speed. A flightless chimera, I guess. You can cut off their... Oh, God, that's so... Alright. Well, I wasn't planning on doing this, ever. But, here we go. I'm gonna go look this up. Frosh, I've got a story for you. Give me 1 second while I look it up. Hold on, I gotta get it. Just the feathers they need to fly. It's not harmful in itself. Like cutting your toenails. Okay. Alright, alright. Yeah, have you ever tried cutting the flight feathers off a chimera? Also, chimera don't have feathers. They have leathery wings, like a dragon. So... a wingless chimera. I guess a wingless chimera could exist. So here's the thing about chimera, and I was talking about the griffin by mistake. No, yeah, no, I knew you were talking about the griffin. I like for the griffin that would work, but also I don't want them to fight a griffin because griffins are good mounts. Chimera are not. Chimera are terrifying and are to be feared. Are to be feared absolutely. Oh no. Are to be feared absolutely. Chimera flightless. Let's see, what else is there? No, we're not gonna have them fight that. Definitely no demons. This is not, these have to be things that can be feasibly taken care of and kept. So I gotta be a little limited in what I can pick. I can't do dragons, like dragons would not be. Ooh, but a displacer beast. A gorgon? Ooh, a Gorgon might be a good idea. Hold on, let's check out Gorgons. I have to find their page. No, not Deep Gnomes, Goblin, Golem. Oh, well, there's the Griffin. Gorgon. A Gorgon might be doable. A Gorgon might be interesting. I feel like a Gorgon would actually be pretty doable. Although I'm not I don't know what kind of Gorgon you're imagining. These are not the Medusa. This is not like a Medusa Gorgon. This is a bull. It's basically like a metal bull that turns people to stone or petrifies people. Actually, are Medusa type creatures in this? They're probably called Medusa because people don't know things. Yeah, Medusa. Because Medusa is a race, not a person. Of course. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, Medusa was just the name of a right, but see, Wizards of the Coast doesn't know that. They change it around. So Medusa are all Gorgons, and Gorgons are steel bulls that petrify, that basically do the same thing with smoke, with petrifying breath. Here, I can show you a picture of a Gorgon. This is what a Gorgon looks like. Just a giant metal bull that snorts green smoke. Yeah. There are Medusa as well, or there are classic Gorgons as well, but they call them Medusa because that makes sense. So we are going to include Gorgons because that is a fantastic idea. Just one, I think, though. As one is terrifying enough, and likely very difficult to kill. Let's see. There is a monster in Castlevania that can petrify you with breath called, I know what you're talking about. I think that's basically what this is. I believe that's exactly what this is. I will double check though. Well, in D&D, I think there might be something different, but a legendary creature from Ethiopia. It is said to resemble a Cape buffalo, with its head always pointing downwards due to its great weight. God, that's terrifying. But yes, they do exist in D&D. They are also incredibly terrifying. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what book that would be in. If in any. It is said to resemble a cat. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just. Yeah, yep. Can I? Let's see. Where is this? Is it in the? Yeah, boy, they are ugly, ugly creatures. So let's see. Oh, here we go. Boy. All right, listen to this stuff. It has Sky. Hello. I was just about to start reading the description for a Catoblepus. God. All right, I need the pronunciation guide for this. How the hell? Catoblepus. 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 Or Catoblepus. Who would have guessed that the monster in Castlevania were mythologically accurate? I am shocked. Hello, Big Dumb Dragon. And hello, Sky. I haven't actually said hello. Or did I? I don't know. I thought your pronunciation was perfect, but I have no idea what you're talking about. We are talking about a, frankly, terrifying creature to look at. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of this. Because, God, is it ugly. Hold on. So, you know what? I will just throw up a quick... We're just gonna toss this up here really quick. Ooh. This thing is what we're talking about. I'm doing well, Sky. I'm currently terrified of this creature. It's going to haunt my nightmares for the next several days. I stepped on your foot again, Sky, and I'm proud of it. Yeah, Sky, hate to tell you, but Frosh is kicking your butt. How's your night going, Dragon? Everything going well? And Sky, how's your week been? Sky, I feel like I don't talk to you anymore. I feel like we never have a heart to heart. Frosh and I talk all the time. I mean, my God. Frosh is always hanging around. Us frogs stick together, but all right, enough of this terrifying image. Back to the good stuff, the good wholesome stuff. Well, I was actually about to start reading from it, so not too wholesome. All is well. I've been very busy and have therefore not been able to check in as often as I would like. I'm actually only here briefly now, but wanted to send my best. Thank you very much, Dragon. Hope you have a pleasant evening. And thank you for checking in. It's always a pleasure to see you. Well, I'm just now getting home and turned on Twitch, so... Sky, you're working too hard. You're working too hard, friendo. So, yeah, this Catoblepus, or however you're supposed to say it, it has 4 distinct things. A keen smell. God damn it. How's your game? I appreciate the good wishes. It's going well. We're not playing anything tonight. We're just doing some D&D prep, coming up with creatures for that you might find in a Colosseum. I don't think this is going to be one of them. I think it's a little too gross. But it's got a keen smell, which is unfortunate because it has a horrible stench. Its second ability is literally called Stench. Any creature other than a Catoblepus that starts its turn within 10 feet of it has to succeed a saving throw or be poisoned. Just by being near it. The smell is so bad that you're going to be poisoned by the smell. That's so terrible. I went to see a friend going through a tough time, and then I learned Frosh stepped on your foot. Sky, that was very nice of you. I hope your friend is doing better. I hope they're going to be doing better soon. I'm sure that seeing you was very nice, and I wish them all the best. Also, yes, you absolutely deserved the being stepped on the foot due to If you're using that in your upcoming D&D game, I think I'm glad on missing it. Have a great evening. Thank you very much, Dragon, and you as well. I don't think I'm going to be using it, but just, my god. To my defense, I am a horrible person. Frosh, you are not a horrible person. Sky is a horrible person for killing you. Then again, you did kill Sky, so... It'll work itself out. It'll work itself out. So this creature... Sorry, just to clarify, this creature has two more things. Other than the stench and the keen smell, still very unfortunate. It can attack with its tail. Alright, sure. It's probably... A lot of creatures have tail attacks. That's normal. And then it has a death ray. I just want to let that sink in for a second. It has a tail attack, a bad stench that'll poison you if you're too close, and a death ray. We balance each other. Black and white. Order and... We balance each other. Black and white. Order and chaos. Tuna fish and Subway's tuna fish. That might be the harshest burn. You are the Subway tuna fish, Sky. Sky? Oh my god. In Germany, we have food standards! Oh my god. This is turning into an all-out fist fight. My god. I'm here dying at this stupid, smelly creature having a death ray, and y'all are about to throw down. I can't even begin. Jesus. Alright, so we got a Gorgon. What else? What other ideas do we have for things to fight? Oh boy. I figured out how to fight. Frosh is a bard. Frosh is a bard. You are magical. No. That's the thing. You are magical. You can cast magic. But you do it so well, it just hurts people you hurt people with your words. That's it. You're a bard. Frosh is a bard. That's it. That solves the puzzle. That's the puzzle. That's the puzzle solved. Frosh is a bard. Vicious mockery. Just vicious mockery all day, every day. Vicious mockery. Frosh the froggy bard. Yes. Oh my god. Frosh the froggy bard. Oh my god. Yes. I love it. Oh, that's so good. Okay. So maybe they don't need to fight a lot of things. Maybe they can just be, personal talent, vicious mockery. Yes, exactly. Okay, so maybe they don't need to fight things. Maybe there can be shows. Shows. Yeah, just shows. Or competitions. With glorious prizes. Come one, come all, come see our lovely battle competition where valiant fighters come from all around the world for glorious prizes. Dragon, hello. I don't get, what's a triple? Did I miss something? Oh, for 3 months. Yeah, you're right. 3 months. Congrats. Thank you for 3 months. We've got Frosh and Dragon resubbed for 3 months. This is great. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for the resub. My heartfelt thanks. I feel like the resub is supposed to have a different caption than, because you're not on the first lily pad. Oh, no, nope, that is correct. That is correct. My bad. That is indeed correct. But Dragon, how are you doing? I haven't talked to you in ages. It feels like. My God, I miss my dragon, my dragon buddy. You also just missed the other dragon. The other dragon was just here. The big dumb one. Yeah, because Dragon has been sick and on steroids and feeling very mad. No, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not. All right. I'm not blaming you for not being around, Dragon. I do understand. I do understand. Doesn't mean we can't miss you. A competition could be a race or against a satyr or stuff like that. Satyrs are so interesting thing about this world. The Feywild does cross over a little bit, but there are not there's not a crazy amount of Fey creatures. So maybe not a satyr, but maybe a tabaxi. Tabaxi are pretty fast. Satyrs are good at leaping. Or maybe no, rabbit folk are also Fey creatures. So probably a tabaxi. Race against a tabaxi or something. So yeah, Fey creatures are far and few between in this world. They are just not super common. They do exist, but it would not. Anyone that came here came to the prime material would not be would not be running a competition like this. Dragon, how are you feeling? I know you're still sick, but and I know things are not great, but how are you doing? How's your week been? But it's the Imperial City. I know it's the Imperial City, but also we did go over the it is 80% human, 12% elvish, and others 8%. So other is 8%. We've already got a Kenku. We know there are gnomes. And there's probably some dwarves. Really, I should probably actually have... I should probably actually change this to... went with Sky to same friend's house to visit. Okay, well that's very nice of you that both of you went. I'm sure they appreciated the company, especially if they're not in the best of times right now. So I don't want to drop the percentage of humans. I don't want to drop the percentage of elvish. Nah, you know what? I'm going to leave this at 8% and just say, yeah, 8% elves. Oh, would you look at that? That is really going to save me some scrolling time now, isn't it? Okay. So, race against a tabaxi. What else? Well, we'll leave that in place for now. I don't know what that is. I don't know. What other kind of competitions could there be? Yeah, so just the Feywild is it's hard to move over from a sack race with my uncle. Uh, so I do need to ask, wordplay? Wordplay. Oh, yeah, sure. Wordplay could be fun. Frosh, I do need to ask, is your uncle undefeated? Riddle me this, Batman. There is a fun competition. So, okay, so wordplay, riddle, or rhyme. So there is a fun game, but I need to figure out what it's called. There are four brothers. Three are tiny and chubby. One is tall and sporty. It was never fair to begin with. Potato sack race with Frosh's uncle. He can't lose. There we go. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta look this up. Because I'm just trying to remember the name of the game, and I can't. Where would that be? That would be probably issue 3. Maybe. Nope. Issue 2, I guess? It is an issue when you can't remember something. It makes it very difficult to check stuff. So yeah, Frosh, I guess your uncle just can't lose. Is that how that works? I apologize if I'm not talking a lot right now. I'm just trying to... Sometimes that's what it is just research. Alright, I'm in the right one. Just need to find the right... Alright. Alright. I narrowed it down. I'm trying to remember the name of this game. It is... So, I don't know that it necessarily has a name. Now that I found it, I don't think it actually has a formal name. But it's basically a wordplay game. Ah, okay. Hold on. I found it. So it's called a transformation chase. So just to describe what the game is, because it's really a fun thing. It's a magical chase occurs where the pursued endlessly takes on forms in an effort to shake off the pursuer, and the pursuer answers with shapeshifting. As a dove is answered with a hawk, a hare with a greyhound, the pursued may finally succeed in escape, or the pursuer in capturing. Um, but they don't necessarily have to be animals in this version. They can be any kind of thing in existence. Um, so like if you were we could play the game right now because it's just like words. Like it's not like, I mean, in this case it would be, I would imagine it being oh, what would it be here? It would be kind of, I don't know, maybe using mages to cast shapes or something. So like one person says a thing, and then another person. So like one person says, I don't know, a dog, and then another person says a dog catcher, and then another person says, I don't know, what would hurt a dog catcher? A lion. A lion would hurt a dog catcher. And then what would hurt a lion? I don't know. Rhinoceros. What would hurt a rhinoceros? Hunter. What would hurt a hunter? I don't know. A dog catcher. Right, but it has to be an actual. The idea is it has to be an actual thing. So just it's just like it's a fun word. It's in the theme of a fun word game. It's kind of like that. And bonus points if you can make it seem poetic and wordy. So, for example, the place where I was inspired from this is from the Sandman comics. Fantastic comic series. If you have not read it, I highly recommend it. So, for instance, this just for the first few panels, the first person says, "I am a direwolf, prey stalking, lethal prowler," and then the next person replies with, "I'm a hunter, horse mounted, wolf stabbing," and then the first person says, "I am a horsefly, horse stinging, hunter throwing." And then a spider, fly consuming, eight-legged, stuff like that. Like where it's just a back and forth of like trying to one up the other person basically, until the other person can't think of anything and has to concede. And I'm assuming that based on the rules, you can't repeat something that's already been said. So now that there's been a hunter, you can't do another person. You can't do another human. Did I know that a Komodo dragon can break off all? Oh, excuse me. Can break all 4 legs of a deer or even a horse with one swing of its tail. No, but I'm not surprised. That does make a lot of sense. You know what? I'm actually going to define transformation chase really quick because I am not going to remember what that is. I am not surprised. So if I said hunter, horse mounted, you could say Komodo dragon breaks the legs of the horse. Then I'd have to come up with something to... Yeah. Still, that's a fun fact. I was not aware of that. Hello, Avi. How are you? Are we doing a cutesy thing tonight? Is that what's happening? How's Pokemon Unite? Ooh woo. Is that Uwoovie popping in from Pokemon? So doing well, did some Unite, and gonna put time in Apex now. Wow, you're really going hard on Apex, huh? It is a Woovie. Transformation chase, so we're just defining, so that is... objects that destroy other... Oh, Woovie is cursed. Yes, it is. It is indeed. Cannot repeat words. "30-second time limit." Been thinking about switching to Apex with the state of Blizzard, but don't know if I really prefer Epic Games either. How has stream been for you, Magic? It's been alright. It's been good. A little quiet at the beginning, but outside of that, it's been good. Got some good work in. We've built out Declan, and we've been working on the Coliseum a bit, and just a lot of sidetracking. On this one. Avi, we established that Frosh would be a bard in D&D, and that she would primarily use Vicious Mockery. Even when she's not using Vicious Mockery, she's using Vicious Mockery. Cannot repeat words, 30-second time limit. Alright, I think that's good enough. So let's see. So I think that's good enough for the Coliseum. So let's see. What else do I need to come up with? What other buildings must I define? So we've got the cross swords already done. We've got the academia. Stables don't need definition. I am so down with this idea. Yeah, it's like the perfect fit, right? It's like the class was designed for Frosh. Alright, so why don't we do some of the inns and taverns? So first off, let's do the... Okay, so we're not gonna... This will be a second heading. Inns. And I said this will be a second heading, which means it needs the color. Thank you. There we go. There is someone called Reese. Yeah, I didn't. I just sort of. Yeah, they're not going to be a main character. I'm probably not going to make a character sheet for them, just because they don't need one. Um, and Louvre already has one. He's had one for a while. He actually doesn't have a character sheet. He has an NPC stat sheet for a very specific reason. Reese is the German word for giant. Cool. Reese is a Goliath. There you go. Yeah, I just liked. I like the name Reese. It's not necessarily anything. They're just a dude. They got their job taken by the owner of the guild head. Owner of the adventure. Yeah, just owner. Owner's fine. I don't need more definition. I know who Louvre is. Yeah, so oh, and I do need to playtest Louvre. Still need to finish that map, but maybe I'll do that tomorrow. But let's work on these inns and taverns. I was unaware that was the word for oh god. I was unaware that was the word for giant, though. I didn't know that. I do like the name Reese a lot. It's a fun name in my opinion. So we've got the perfect kettle, we've got the four-winged phoenix inn. Copy. Just paste that there temporarily. The warrior's respites. So does anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? Anybody doing anything interesting? Personally, I was considering going and seeing the Green Knight. Very excited about that. I remember the ads for it forever ago. We have a washing powder called Weisser Reese. Nope, that would be Weisser Reese. Cool. Oh, that was nice. What a fun little break we had there. Weisser Reese. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Sweeps dirt back in the corner. Thank you. Thank you. In Germany, which translates to white giant, and it specializes in washing white clothes. Very nice. Wipes the grime off the countertops. Yeah, I don't even know I don't even know everything that they said. I just saw that first message and was like, nope, you're gone. I'm not having that tonight. Not dealing with that. I'll go back and check the recording later. Yeah, that was gross. That wasn't so nice. Moves into sword mode. Thank you very much, Dragon. Don't worry about it. Dragon, you're on break. You're on break. You don't need to be modding. I've actually been it was very sudden we caught it fast. Yeah, I had to move quickly because I have to move a little I because of my setup, I can't have my Twitch chat. I should see the hold on. All right, I need to go check this out. This is going to be good, isn't it? Oh boy, oh boy. I'm excited, folks. This is going to be fun. Yeah, hold on, hold on. If it's appropriate for stream, I'll let y'all know. But let's hold off and check it first. I don't even see the request, actually. The request isn't even popping for me. That's funny. I can't actually see it was someone attacking because of the LGBT. Oh, God. Seriously? Was that what it was? Yeah, I don't know how to even check chat, honestly, in the non-mod chat. Yeah, that's fine. They're welcome to do what they want. I don't really give a crap. I mean, they say anything like that, they're gone. I'm not allowing that kind of stuff in here. This is all right. I know the pretenses of a safe space are not great, but I want everybody here to feel safe. So that is okay. Thank you very much, Dragon. I appreciate that. I wish I could see. I can't. Hey, Dragon, since we're here, can you tell me how to see that kind of stuff? Can you help me out with this? I kind of find that funny. How often must one run against a wall? Oh, it's in mob view. I don't know about streamer view. Yeah, I don't know how to see it in streamer view. Like, I feel like I should be able to, right? Get wrecked, tiny PP man. Well, I'm not going to respond to that. I could respond to that, but that's not very stream appropriate, now would it? That's, that seems... That works really well with my running against a wall scenario. Yeah. Imagine running... no, that's what I... Oh! You said that. Okay. That's funny. I don't even see the unban... The unban request isn't even showing up for me. That's really funny. Huh. Alright. Well... You know, every once in a while you get people like this. And you know, you gotta just not let them get to you. Still, that was, thank you, Dragon, for replying to that, since I apparently can't even see the unban requests. I don't know why. I'm a little miffed about that. Let's get back to the burping kettle instead of focusing on dirt covered in human skin. Absolutely. Absolutely, Frosh. Let's get back to focusing on the burping kettle, and I can worry about finding out all this stuff later. I wonder if it was my downstairs neighbor in disguise. Plot twist. Boy, that would be the craziest thing, wouldn't it? All right, so the burping kettle. So we've got here. Let's put this in slightly more logical order. So we've got currently courtesy of Frosh. We've got the full-winged phoenix, an inn in the upper crust of the city, a slightly ritzier place. He's probably not good enough at English. The 2 remaining brain cells are important for the tasks of breathing in and out. Yep. No problem, Avi. We will see you again soon, I hope. And if not, well, it's nice knowing you. Sorry, 1 second, everybody. The Burping Kettle is a very fine establishment. No disrespect at all. None at all. So let's think about it a little bit. So the Burping Kettle. What would the owner of the Burping Kettle's, what would the owner of the Burping Kettle's, thing be? Name be? What would their name be? Gotta think about that a little bit. It maybe hosts some underground dogfighting ring in its basement, but still, very good people. I love that, Frosh. I love that. Alright. I can take care of this later. I know how to get here now. Cool. So let's see. Maybe not a dog fighting ring. I don't know how I'd feel about a dog fighting ring. Also, would wolves be allowed in this dog fighting ring? Or is it only dogs? Because my players do have wolves. So that would be a little... I picture a very dire wold. I picture a very grumpy old bald man with some warts on his face as an owner. Grumpy old bald man. Warty. But what's his name? Maybe his name's Direwolf. Could be. Could be Direwolf. I'd allow it. I'd ship it. I wouldn't ship it. No. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, back it up. Back it up. I would not ship that. Direwolf would be a funny name, though. Let's see. What would be... I'm bad with names. Yeah, I am too a little bit. Like, when I get them, I get them. But I have a hard time getting to them. Direwolf. No! Oh my god, Direwolf. Direwolf. How about Durbald instead of Direwolf? Durbald. Oh no. Just get rid of just Direwolf is a little too. So Durbald. Durbald, a grumpy old bald man who's warty. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I love him. Oh no. Hold on. All right. We got to think about this. Hold on. All right. Let's think about this. Durbald. Probably something like this. I'm thinking, I don't know, a little grouchy. No, maybe a little deeper. Hi, my name's Durbald. No, he doesn't talk like that. He's not so nice. Hey, I'm Durbald. I run the Burping Kettle. What can I do for you? What can I get you? No, not what can I get you. Is Durbald the first or last name? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's the first or the last name. It's just my name, Durbald. Durbald is just my name. It doesn't matter if it's my first or my last. It's just my name. What does it matter to you, huh? Huh? What do you care? I love it. That's great. Durbald. You want to fight? Hold on. You want to fight? Hold on. Wait, is this now a conversation? Hold on. Hold on. Is this now a conversation between Weary and Derb? Okay, hold on. What's Weary's voice sound like? Oh god, I have to think about what Weary sounds like. Oh, also, Frosh, I guess I should ask, did you want it to be pronounced Veery, like with a the sound, or weary, like, oh, I'm so weary? I didn't get the pronunciation guide on that. I gotta think about a voice, though. Voice. What's Veery sound like? Well, I know what my, I mean, I can ribbit a little. I've got a good variety of ribbits. Do I know the voice of the frog in Spirited Away? Yeah, if you want to Discord it to me, you can. I'll take a listen to it. Although I may not be able to emulate it. But Durbald just talks like that. Durbald's just really grouchy and not all about. Just your whole thing is not my whole thing. Oh god, that's gonna kill my voice so goddamn fast. Alright. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I listened to the clip. I watched the clip. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. I got to think about this. I got to think about this. Welcome back, Avi. We've already made a new character, and I love him.
Ooh, is that gold? Gimme.
How was that? So is that what, also is it the V or the W sound? Is it a V or W sound for the name? Just so I know. Frosh, it's your call. I've been going with the W sound, so it sounds like weary, but I mean, I just because I don't know, I liked how it sounded, but thank you. That was an emulation of the frog from Spirited Away, which I guess Frosh wants the weary or veery to sound like. Sound is probably more so veery. Okay. Well, actually, if for Latin, a lot of words in Latin, a lot of V sounds in Latin ended up being pronounced as either W's or U's. Well, they ended up being pronounced as U's, so they turn into W's. So, but I can do veery. Yeah, veery. Okay, so what did veery say to Durbold?
You want to fight? I'm a frog with poison darts, sir. Oh, yeah?
Nope, that's not... Oh, God, I already lost the voice. Oh, no, I lost the voice.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't care about your poison darts. Your poison darts don't mean much to me. I run a bar. You want a drink? You can have a drink. But that's it. You want to sleep? I can get you a bed. But don't you go throwing poison darts at my walls, you hear me?
I love Durbold. Durbold's already great. Durbold's my new favorite character. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, every new character I make is my new favorite character. That's just how that works.
Ugh. Yeah, Durbold. Durbold's just, really grouchy. Like, I mean, he's just so grumpy all the time.
Yeah, Spirited Away is such a good movie. Yeah, but I like that voice for Veery, that,
Yeah, this is kind of how I talk. I don't know what kind of thing you're looking for, but, this is my friend, Leshen. We're probably about to kick your butts. Don't worry about it, though. It'll be fine. I mean, you'll be dead, but we'll be fine, so.
Amphibious reminder. Thank you very much, Avi. Durbold's voice, not gonna lie, is gonna just absolutely wreck my throat. Just absolutely destroy it. Every time I go for that kind of very throaty, like kind of scrunchy, crackly voice, just wrecks it. Just absolutely wrecks it. Durbold doesn't take shit.
Durbold doesn't take shit from anybody. They've seen too much in their life. You're goddamn right I have. Do you know how many people have tried to burn down this establishment? Let me tell you, it was at least 4. At least.
Yeah, I know. Avi, I know. I know you know. You know the pain. It is so fun. It is so fun doing that kind of gravelly, like, yeah, well, you know, when we really go hard on some of these voices, it just gets really harsh and on the throat, and, you know, Durbold is the type of person console. Yeah, hold on. All right, so we're just building out this. The rest of this is just Durbold. If anybody was interested in doing any other world building, I'm sorry, but it's just Durbold for the rest of this. Yeah. Yeah, he's just constantly complaining about how nothing is good anymore. Everything was better in the old days. The new emperor is just absolute crap, just destroying. Technically working on Durbold is world. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The new emperor is terrible. Keeps instituting new. Yeah, new emperor is terrible. Doesn't know what he's too young. Doesn't know what he's doing. Too old to care what you think about him. Also, it's now canon that 4 people have tried to burn down the bar. It's not a bar, it's a tavern. It's not a bar, it's a tavern. Durbold becomes more and more like my dad. No! I'm sorry, Frosh. I didn't mean to give you flashbacks. 4 people have tried to burn down the bar, burn down the tavern. How many rooms does this place have? 4 rooms total. All right, I'm loving this. Okay, so
Welcome to the burping kettle. This is my tavern. If you don't like it, you can get the fuck out. Yeah, I'm just grumpy old bald man. Nothing to see here. But you know, that's just how it goes when everything's going to shit and can't get any good business anymore. And you know, with the new emperor, everything's just terrible. I mean, you know, do you know 4 different people have tried to burn down this place? 4, and only one of them was an accident. The other 3, well, one of them was me. I was in my younger days, though. I don't like to reminisce about that. That's not. Although, boy, in my prime, ooh, I got mad game with the women, mad. But yeah, no food. We got a couple drinks, nothing fancy. We got 4 rooms. There's the blue guest room, the yellow guest room, the red guest room, and the fairly new green guest room. Wait, wrong game. I don't think we actually have a red guest room yet. We have a yellow, a blue, and a green, but we do not have a red. Red will be next. Oh, God. Boy, my throat is already dying. I accidentally spoiled Monday. No! Well, Monday would be RuneScape. This Monday. So, technically you spoiled 2 Mondays from now. You're fine, though. Don't worry about it, Frosh. Yeah, you're all right, Frosh. Don't even worry your head about it. It's all good. So, the burping kettle, I'm gonna say, for now, is done. Good. All 2 beds. No other furniture.
Cool. So that's that. Let's see. What should we do next? So that's the burping kettle. Right, but okay, so you know what? We're gonna change it so that this is a small tavern. And this is a regular sized tavern. Because this one ended up being a small tavern because Durbold is the only one who works there. Durbold is the second best character in the campaign after Viridi. So, I hate to tell you, but Viridi is not the best character in the campaign. Somebody else who is near and dear to my heart. Actually, there are two characters who are very near and dear to my heart who are the best characters in the campaign. Frosh, I promise Viridi is number 3 and Durbold is number 4. I promise. I promise. But Bernie and Akiyu are both tied at first and second for me. Bernie and Akiyu are my whole heart. My whole heart. Because Akiyu was actually my very first D&D character, like ever. I started in 3.5 edition, and he started out as a wood elf. And boy, he went through some adventures, and now he's when I converted him to 5th edition, I made him a drow, a dark elf, and never looked back. And Bernie was also one of my characters, but he didn't technically make it past level 0. He was part of a Session 0 campaign. And then stuff happened. So, yeah. Just in case one of my players is watching, I don't want to say any more than that. So. But yes, they are both in this game. In this world. I love them both. They are adorable. And my favorite. Birdie talks a lot like this. That's probably very loud. I probably just blew everything out, huh? Should have warned y'all. Sorry about that. Hold on a second. Let's just lower this down just a tad. So this is my normal speaking voice now. It should be fairly quiet. Because Bernie talks a lot like this. Boy, I love Bernie. I'm still here listening. I'm learning magic from Dragon at the moment. Very nice. Right, well, Bernie talks a lot like this, just 24/7. I mean, he's just really loud, and he's not very smart. Yeah, he's not very smart. But I love Bernie. Bernie's great. Akiyu does not talk like that. Akiyu is much more reserved. How are you, Dragon? Is Sky picking it up quick? Let me tell you, I have been kicking butt in Magic the Gathering, the arena with a couple of white decks. My God, I've been kicking ass. Yeah, I've been playing Magic the Gathering. Ooh, we should friend each other. I have been doing very well as of late. I am straight up not good at this game. You are playing Commander, though. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. Must be fun to be in public transport with him. He doesn't do public transport. He manages a tavern, which my players decided was called Oh, I didn't write it down. But my players decided that the tavern they came into ownership of is called the standard game on Arena. Seems fun too. Yeah, yeah, I agree. It is. Commander is a 100 card deck with a central boss monster, but you play with 40 life. Wow, that sounds like fun. Difficult though. Huh. Yeah, I'll stick to the standard stuff. That's more my speed. Yeah, so they named the tavern the Moss Isley Tavern because none of them could think of a name, and one of my players their character is based on C-3PO from Star Wars, and their character's name is literally 3PO. Um, they're like, hey, what about the Moss Isley Tavern? Sure, why not? No one else had any other names. They're not obsessed with Star Wars either. It was just like, sure, all right, that seems like fun. Uh, also, each of the 100 has to be a single card. No repeats? Dragon, that's insane. Oh my god, that you could potentially never find the card that you need. That is an insane gameplay game mode. That is absolutely nuts. It's actually super easy to get cards. It's a long game and there are fetch cards. Alright, this is way too complicated for me. I'm gonna stick to the standard stuff. I'm gonna stick to not being good in a standard arena. I don't need any of this commander stuff. This is too much for me. This is too much for my oh, this is just a bit too much for my simple brain to comprehend. My simple frog brain can't understand all of this commander stuff. But yes, that is Bernie is the bartender. All right. Let's see here. What time is it? It is. Ooh, it's a little late, isn't it? How we all feeling? How's everybody feeling? I'm feeling pretty good with what we accomplished. We got a lot done today. I think we accomplished a good amount of work today. I'm pretty happy with late. It's early in the morning. Frosh, no. I did feel like I needed to hydrate. I'm thinking that we are probably going to call it here for the night. Well, I don't know. I feel like I could keep going, but I don't know. I feel like it's late. I don't know. Or early in some people's cases. Frosh, Frosh, shouldn't you be in bed? Shouldn't you be tired yet? I'm on my second glass. I don't know. My brain is off in La La Land. You know what? We're gonna take a break. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a break, then we'll come back and maybe we'll end. Maybe we'll keep going. Yeah, stretch break. There you go. Thank you very much, Sky. Sky redeemed a stretch break. So we're gonna take a stretch break, and then we'll see. We'll come back. We'll see how we're feeling. Yeah. We'll be right back, everybody. Alrighty, so I am back. Oh boy, chat has really been just going. GC is still awake too. Oh god. I accidentally dunked my ship into lava. No, Avi! Oh, unfortunate. Into lace would be would also be very inconvenient, but lava sucks. uh, he is on his first free day, but he returned from a 12-hour night shift last morning. Oh god. That is... GC needs a break, clearly. Also, I apologize if you see me duck down out of frame. I did make myself a small quesadilla. Nothing fancy, nothing photo worthy. 12-hour shifts are normal at on his workplace. All right, but still, that's a long time. 12 hours, it's still nothing to scoff at. All right. I had a thing. Oh! Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we are going to continue because I feel like I can. So we're just going to keep going. He has one 12-hour day shift going from 5 to 5. Then he gets home. And the next day, his new shift begins at 5 p.m. until 5 a.m. Then he has 2 days free. So he has two 12-hour shifts in... God. That is a very busy work schedule. I applaud his tenacity. That's what I should have done. I should have grabbed some salsa. Okay. So we're gonna continue. Yeah, it's hard sometimes, but he's used to the shift and is fine with it. Okay. Well, I mean, as long as he's happy with it, I mean, I guess it's okay. It still sounds like a lot to me, but all right. Frosh, I don't know if you ever started this show, but Dragon, I know you did, and I don't know if you're caught up yet, but Don Machi, the dungeon one, are you caught up yet? Because let me tell you, if I just finished the recent English translation book, if they catch up, not if, when they catch up to where we are now, it's going to be absolutely insane. I don't want to say any more than that, but boy, I'm so excited to see some of this stuff get animated. Alright, so why don't we work on... Alright, so what should we work on next? Should we do the Four-Winged Phoenix, the Warrior's Respite, or the Rustic Retreat? Oh! I got them backwards. Okay, so the Burping Kettle... the Burping Kettle is actually going to be an inn. Not a tavern. God, I hate it when I get those things confused. My father had an even worse shift. He didn't have the 12-hour shifts, but he worked 3 weeks straight. 1 week early shift, waking up at 4. 1 week noon shift, and 1 week night shift. After that, he had 1 week free. Oh my god. Frosh, that's insane. But I know that every night when he came back, he looked at my room and wished me a good night. Oh, Frosh, that's very wholesome. That's such a crazy work schedule, but that's very wholesome. That is extremely wholesome. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, that's such a wholesome story. I'm just trying to. Chemistry has these shifts. I grew up with them, and now my future husband will deal with them as well. Oh my god. Well, you know what they say. We like what we see in our fathers or mothers, depending on. So, I don't know what to work on next. My brain is scrambled. I want to keep working, but I don't know on what. Yes, I just hope GC doesn't get so grumpy later. Well, that may be inevitable, but fingers crossed that GC doesn't get grumpy. Let's see here. Oh, give me 1 second. I need to check something. My apologies. Okay, cool. All right, the four-winged phoenix. We're just gonna go right down the list. The four-winged phoenix. Who runs the four-winged phoenix? This is. Do we have some more characters to create? The owner of the rustic retreat, who is in concept feud and rivalry with Durbold. Oh my god. Hold on, I just got a great idea. Wait, why? What is this? Huh. Oh, I see what happened. Alright, so the bourbon kettle is going to be across the way from the rustic retreat. They have a rivalry, even though neither performs the function of the other. Alright, so who runs the rustic retreat? Okay, so we gotta think about this. A tall person with long hair.
You mean somebody the complete opposite of Durbold?
Who? What What is the defining image of the opposite of Durbled? A half-elf. An Aasimar. Avi's character from our one-shot. No! No, I'm not putting that Dragonborn in charge of this. I'm not putting... First off, I would need Avi's approval. But I am not putting that charlatan, crazed Dragonborn in charge of this tavern. I'm not insane. I know what would happen. I know the other 2 times somebody tried to burn down the burping kettle. I'll bet you it was Avi's character. No, clearly the opposite of Durbold, a small, grumpy old bald man, is a beautiful Aasimar man. Or a beautiful Aasimar woman. I give express permission to use Reginald how you see fit. No. Oh god, alright. Fine, so much for the Aasimar. Alright. Reginald. White Dragonborn. Who conned his way into ownership. Avi, if you want to send me Reginald's character sheet, just so I have his details, I would not complain. Of course, actually, it would be better if you didn't. And I do have a reason why. And, I wish... So, I was thinking... So, Avi's character tried to burn down the burping kettle multiple times, I see. Avi and Dragon. I do need to get, oh my god. Oh, my brain is fried. Who DM'd the one-shot? Hold on. Don't tell me. Sheldy. I gotcha. I figured it out. I have to get Sheldy's approval. But, I was thinking maybe I run a sequel to the one-shot where your characters are chasing after, are chasing after my character. Because of what happened at the end. Oh my god. I just thought it'd be really funny. Alright, so Reginald, a white dragonborn who conned his way into ownership, tried to burn down the burping kettle twice. Obviously, yeah. Let's see. Serve simple but wholesome fare. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Yeah, serve simple but wholesome fare. Borders right up against the river. Okay. I don't know. I need some details, chat. I need some details. Like what would make the rustic retreat that much better? So far, it serves simple but wholesome fare. Borders right up against the river. And it's obviously across the way. I can donate some barley soup to the rustic retreat. I still have some leftovers from the incident. No. Lots of plants? What, you mean like there's just lots of plants in the room? Oh, excuse me. I'm seriously shocked about the soup, Frosh. That's ridiculous. Yeah, the soup lives on. I'm just trying to flesh out this this tavern that Reginald runs. So far, serves simple but wholesome fare and it borders right up against the river, and it's across the way from the burping kettle. And Reginald did try to burn down the burping kettle twice. Alright, plants. Sure, fine, plants. This is more of a restaurant. It doesn't have beds. One place is the tavern is a bed place. The inn is a sleep place. So, plants make it cozy. Our eyes are pleased by the color green. That's why we enjoy walks in the park so much. Scattered throughout. Very warm and cozy feel. Food related, maybe some herbs hanging from the ceiling and stuff. Herb garden on open air dining patio. Reginald loves anything beautiful, art, foliage, jewelry, etc. On open air dining patio and hanging from ceiling. Inside. Beautiful artwork. Just absolutely beautiful artwork adorning the walls. To the owner's careful eye. Nah, Perhaps some small busts that don't have a matching theme. People can assume Reginald has lifted these from the pockets of local rich folks. Would it be to Reginald's taste to make his own wine or some sort of home-brewed alcohol? Yeah, no, that's why I thought the beautiful artwork adorning the walls, those paintings. From the crypt. Yeah. Yeah, oh no, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking when I said beautiful artwork adorning the walls. Yeah, it's the paintings from the crypt. They're the only things y'all managed to get out of there because they didn't end up in that mismatched busts lifted from other estates. Yeah, this is great. I'm loving this. Yeah, because the paintings were the only thing that didn't end up in the portable hole. Let's see, what else is there? This is great. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. This is fantastic. Yeah, what kind of beverage would Reginald serve? Like, what's Reginald's specialty beverage? Mead? Yeah, mead. That feels very right. He probably blueberry garlic mead. Ooh, huh. Small overpriced artisan sandwiches. Oh my god, this is great. So hold on. I need to clarify some things. I need to make sure I'm clear on some things. So okay. So, pausing the music. He serves simple but wholesome fare, expensive artisan sandwiches, and home-brewed, unconventionally flavored mead. This might be the most interesting location in the city. This is supposed to be a generic-ass tavern, and this has become one of the most interesting restaurants in the city. I love it. It's not even a tavern. This isn't even a tavern anymore. This isn't even a tavern anymore. This is a full-blown restaurant. This is a full-blown restaurant. Oh my god, this is so silly. This is so silly. That's the joke. Reginald aspires to be more than a tavern, but they are stuck in their ways. No, I love it. I love it. It's so good. It's so, so good. This is fantastic. This is so great. Oh my god, this is so much. This is why I'm enjoying doing this on Twitch, because like people are giving me ideas and it's hilarious, because I wouldn't have thought about some of this stuff. Like this is great. This is fantastic. Everybody's getting a little bit to put a little bit in this world. Like that's the thing, is this world is basically a crowdsourced world. That is what this world is supposed to be. So I should not be the only one coming up with the things that are going in here. That's what makes this world fun, is that I don't get full say in what goes in here. Durbleby hates Reginald because of... Yes. Hates Reginald because it's all new and fancy. Can't get customer... Can't... Oh my god! Hold on a second. No. This is great. The neighborhood... It's all new and fancy. Neighborhood is changing around him. Yes. The neighborhood is changing around Durbold, and he hates it. He misses the old classic rustic retreat with the old owners. He doesn't like the new stuff. And all these new people are coming in and upscaling place, and he's like,
I'm not changing a thing. Everything's staying exactly the same.
This is so good. This is so good. Oh my god. But why does hold on. But we need to think about, why did Reginald try to burn down the burping kettle? Because it wasn't upscale enough. It wasn't upscale enough. It was always like this, and people always liked it. Yeah, what? It wasn't upscale enough. It just looks gross in comparison to his beautiful new restaurant. New establishment. I love this. This is so good. This is so good. You know what? I'm making Durbold a gnome. He's not a man. He's a gnome. Just to further, like, make it worse. Durbold is a grumpy old bald gnome, and Reginald is a tall white dragonborn. This is so good. This is so good. I love this. Oh, thank you, everybody. Oh my god. This alone just made my night. This is so great. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. So let's look at these two, because now we have to look at them in conjunction with each other. So, Durbold. I'm exploring space and very engaged. No problem, Avi. So, Durbold, I have nothing to do with D&D, yet I'm so invested in this. This is what's so great about world building, because you can get invested in it, but you don't necessarily need to live in it or experience it yourself. You just watch other people do it. It's so good. It's so good. So, Durbold, a grumpy old bald gnome. Maybe not warty, but he's constantly complaining about how nothing is good anymore. Everything was better in the old days. New Emperor is terrible, too young, doesn't know what he's doing, too old to care what you think about him. He hates Reginald because it's all new and fancy, and the neighborhood is changing around him. 4 people have tried to burn down the tavern. 1 was accidental, 1 was him, 2 of them were Reginald. no food, small bar that doubles as a check-in, 4 rooms, all 2 beds, no other furniture, across the way from the rustic retreat. That's perfect. And then, so you have this dingy, like, place, probably 2 floors, like, just does not look good. People have tried to burn it down multiple times. It just does not look good. And then you have the rustic retreat, which is this beautiful place. It probably was rustic at one point, and now it's just glamour, like like dialed up to 11. Reginald, a white dragonborn who conned his way. I'm not even gonna read it. It's so much. It's so much and so good, and I love it. It's so great. Oh my god. Thank you all so much. This is so much fun. This is so much fun. One time was an accident. He was trying to use charm person on someone. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. I want to make sure I get this correct. So I'm actually gonna just pop back into Twitch here and just steal your comment. One time was an accident. He was trying to use charm person on someone right outside the store to get out of a tight situation and happened to have a wild magic surge. Which happened to have the consequence of setting the tavern ablaze. Hold on. I gotta grab this stuff. This is too good. This is too good. Alright, so we've grabbed it. Alright, how's this gonna work? Oh, boy. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Normal. There we go. So one time was an accident. He was trying to use charm person on someone right outside the store to get out of a tight situation and happened to have a wild magic surge, which happened to have the consequence of setting the tavern ablaze. In a cartoon, you'd probably see the burping kettle surrounded by flies, and you can literally see the smell coming up from this place. Then across the road, the rustic retreat covered in poison. Yes! All yes. Absolutely yes. This is it. This is the definition. You see not you probably see. You see the burping kettle surrounded by flies that you can literally... This is so good. I love this. I'm glad everybody's having such a good time with this. That's all I want. That's all I want, is for everybody to have a great time. I just want everybody to enjoy themselves. This is so much fun. I love world building. World building is just, my heart. Okay, so we've got this down. This is so great. Okay. I think that's enough for these 2 locations. You know what? We're actually gonna stick this in between the 2. Yeah, that'll work better. So we do still have these 2 to work on. Oh boy. So we have 2 more inns. We're gonna make the 4-winged phoenix a tavern and inn because it's upscale, it's pretentious. We like to take care of the noble folk and their many guests. So that's where that's gonna be. The Warrior's Respite, I have no idea. That's... Oh, boy, my throat is cracking. My voice is cracking. Oh, my God. This is so much fun. I think that's actually a really good place to call it. This has been a blast, everybody. I've had such a good time. I hope you all have as well. Last time I was... Yeah, there is a Thieves Guild in the basement of, hold on. It's in the basement of, Ned's Neat Meat. Ned's Neat Meat. Yeah, Ned's Neat Meat has an underground fighting rink and is the HQ for the Eight Fingers in this city. I guess I could do some more work on that. Yeah. Ned's Neat Meat. God damn it. Ned's Neat Meat. It's so dumb. It's just so dumb. You know what? We're actually going to call this the Thieves Guild. Fighting ring, not a rink. And I spelled thief wrong. Yeah, I think I... did I? No, hold on. Wait, no, stop it, please. There we go. Alright. We're gonna have to come back to this next week. I want to thank everybody for coming. I want to thank everybody for joining me. This has been just such a blast, my god. Yeah, so thank you everybody for joining me. I've had a fantastic time. I hope you... Avi, thank you for the bits! Frog. Thank you for giving us a fantastic, cozy space to hang out in. I'm glad I'm glad you felt safe here, despite the interruption earlier. I'm glad. My health bar, no, yeah, Sky, don't you dare complain. You deserve it. You're wondering why I prefer to stay awake and be with y'all. It was a blast. It was so much fun. But oh boy. Oh my gosh. It's so much fun hanging out with everybody. Look, Fridays are supposed to be Stardew Day, but I have such a blast doing this on Fridays. It's so relaxing, and the thing is, it actually gets me to do this work, because I have such trouble sitting down and just doing it. Like, it's super hard for me to just sit down and concentrate on this. So I want to thank everybody for helping me to stay focused on getting done what I need to get done. But in the meantime, thank you everybody for joining me. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely night. I guess I should see if I can raid someone. Let's take a look here and see if there's anybody who's looking for a raid. Anybody who's asking for a raid. Whatever you want to do and whatever you enjoy to do is perfectly fine to stream. Don't waste time on Stardew if you don't feel it. Yeah, like, look, I still love Stardew, but I just need a break. I just need a break from it. You've got no one? Okay. Don't worry about it. We're gonna find somebody. We're gonna find someone. Let's see. Maybe I've got somebody. I surprisingly have no one either. We've got... Okay, so, chat opinion. Would you rather raid Flutter Die or that Ellie cat? Newty Nin. Sure, alright, Newty Nin. Somebody new. I've raided Ellie a lot lately. I've raided Cat a lot lately, so... Newty Nin. Did I spell their name wrong? Probably. I cannot find that person, Frosh. Yeah, I cannot find that person. Why don't we go ahead and... Oh, they're offline now. Oh, they just went online. Or they just went offline. Okay. Twitch just didn't update. Alright, it's no problem, Frosh. We're gonna go ahead and raid, Flutterdye. Sure. We're gonna raid Flutterdye. No, yeah, we're gonna raid Ellie. Ellie's always fun to talk to. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, just let Ellie know where you came from. I'm not gonna I'm gonna only pop into Ellie for a hot second just to say hello, and then I'm gonna dip. But just because I'm very tired. But I hope everybody has a great weekend. I am planning on streaming tomorrow, but we'll see, because Saturdays are a little iffy for me these days. But we'll see. But whether or not I stream tomorrow or not, everybody have a great weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.